They say that far beyond the mountains, hidden beneath golden sunsets and endless green hills, there once stood a magical village where dandelion seeds floated through the air like tiny glowing stars. And in those skies, drifting gently above the rooftops, traveled two extraordinary companions, Bullu and Robo. Bullu was a fluffy little dandelion creature with bright blue eyes and a heart full of mischief. Robo, glowing softly from head to toe, floated beside him like a silent guardian. Together, they followed a lonely little boy named Willie wherever he went. Every morning, Willie walked through the village, carrying a tiny wooden goat in his arms. The villagers smiled whenever they saw him, because there was something in his gentle face that made sadness disappear for a moment. Above him, Bullu spun wildly through the wind, scattering dandelion fluff everywhere, while Robo carefully watched the roads, protecting Willie from every danger. At the edge of the village stood an old mansion, wrapped in flowers and climbing vines. There, Willie lived with his tall aunt, whose tired eyes carried years of silent sorrow. Sometimes Bullu's playful tricks filled the halls with laughter, while Robo quietly helped the aunt carry heavy books through the candlelit rooms. But behind Willie's smile lived a heartbreaking secret. His little sister, Apple Blossom, had vanished. One terrible day, a magical doll had come alive and taken her away to the mysterious Toyland. From that moment on, Willie searched for her everywhere. And then, one silent evening, the pond beside the forest began to glow. The water stretched into a shining river beneath the crimson sky. Robo's holographic lights revealed a white-sailed boat drifting through the mist. Without fear, Willie stepped aboard. The river carried them into Toyland, where hundreds of dolls stood waiting with frozen smiles. Bullu trembled with fear and hid behind Robo as the dolls mocked them with painted faces. Then suddenly, a voice cried out, "Willie!" It was Apple Blossom. But when Willie saw her, his heart shattered. Her arms were filled with sawdust, and inside her chest ticked a cold metal spring. Tears rolled down Willie's face beneath the pale moonlight. Yet even the darkest magic cannot defeat love. And so, one miraculous night, Willie, Apple Blossom, Bullu, and Robo finally returned home, where the tall aunt's prayers turned sorrow into joy, and the old mansion echoed with happiness once again.